God never does something accidentally. Everything comes with intention. Fair Trade Cafe, so good too. I guess sometimes I am into Lululand. I'm reminded to trust in my highest good and God's timing. Are we ready to cry? You guys, I went to go change and I can't stop crying. Morning, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy D. Oh my goodness, the energy that I have, you guys. I mean, first of all, it's so different, and the light that I've just been feeling lately, it's so different from what I was feeling at the beginning of December. Today is officially the first day of winter, and the weather here in Arizona is so beautiful. Like, it's very similar to LA right now. It's just a little bit drier, obviously, because we're desert, but it's literally this weekend in like the high 70s, 80s, but with like that crispy air that just feels amazing on your body. So I'm excited because I'm gonna go meet with my cousin, and we're either gonna go rollerblading or we're gonna go riding bikes. So that's only gonna depend on whether or not my nephew comes along, which we'll get to see. But I bought rollerblades since I got here y no los he estrenado. I have not used them, so I'm taking them with me just in case we do end up rollerblading. And well, you know, it doesn't feel like Christmas still for me, very much so. I've been packaging the gifts and stuff. Like, my tree looks super pretty. Let me show it to you guys before I even leave. It looks really nice, and you know, it's full of gifts. A lot of my gifts have already been sent over to LA because obviously that's where my family is, and so these are literally like for the kids here, and I'm excited. Some of them are out in Mexico celebrating, so I'm gonna give them their gifts until they come back. But then I already kind of have plans for my Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with family, so I'm excited for that because more than anything, I'm gonna be Santa, basically. I realized that this morning. I'm like, I'm just gonna go to their houses and drop off gifts, because more than this time being for me, you guys know how much I just like to pour into people, especially kids. Like, I feel like I'm a giver in all sense of the word, and I feel like I thrive whenever it is that I'm doing these things for people, especially for the kids. Like, I have a very sensitive spot for kids overall. So I'm very excited that that's gonna happen, more than necessarily like what I'm gonna be doing. I'm excited that I also got noticed at work that I can leave at noon on Christmas Eve. So I'm excited for that, because normally, like, I'm like, what's the point? It's on Wednesday, literally. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? You know, like, if you work in corporate America, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But y'all, I'm excited. So we are gonna go and enjoy our Saturday. We are gonna go and enjoy our day, and we're gonna start by doing that today. So let's go to my cousin's house and figure out what we're gonna do and just get into some fun. You know, I showered this morning, I washed my hair as well. There's something about me wanting to shower and like not even, you know, like, me voy a hacer una trenza is my point. Like, no me voy a arreglar el cabello ni nada. Like, I'm going bareface. I'm just chilling. And in case you were wondering, my Botox is starting to work. So I'm excited. Officially back. We went rollerblading, and that was so much fun. We literally went rollerblading for like 40 minutes, and it was the most awesome thing ever. My cousin hadn't rollerbladed in like a bunch of years, and you guys know that when I was in California, I would take the time as much as I could to go and rollerblade, like at the beach or whatever. And so I'm super excited because now I'm like, not just do I have someone to rollerblade with, but also when I want to go by myself, I'm like, I'm so excited. Like, the weather is so beautiful right now. So anyways, after that, I went to Sprouts, and right now they have the points, I don't even know how to say these, but Nochebuenas in Spanish. They have them on sale. So I literally got it for $5.99. I couldn't let a Christmas pass by Even though it hasn't felt a lot like Christmas, I just couldn't let a Christmas pass by and me not get one of these plants, because I just feel like it brings in the, I was gonna say the Holy Spirit, but the holiday spirit. So I'm really happy that I got one. It makes me really happy to see it, especially because these for me represent like Christmas. And I love everything about Christmas. It's just, it hasn't felt like Christmas this time around for, I think, many reasons, but hey, we are trying out here, okay? So very happy with this. I got it for $5.99. And then my cousin actually gifted me sourdough bread, which I'm so excited for. I'm actually gonna have some right now. I haven't had any breakfast. We did go for coffee, and I had a really good blue churro latte from Casita Coffee in Gilbert. That was amazing. And then I stopped at Sprouts, so I ended up getting some French bread, because sometime in the week I do want to make, probably even tomorrow, I do want to make like a steak sandwich, and that's going to be perfect. I actually only stopped there to get some avocado because I want an avocado toast right now. And I took the liberty of getting some ham, some cheese, and I got more ground beef because I'm gonna be making chili, and I decided that I want to put a little bit more meat than I was anticipating, which was just 1 pound. I kind of want to put more, I just wanted to have more beef. So anyways, I also got some steak again, and I also got these that I wanted to try. They were on special as well, but it says Chef Special 1, and I wanted to try it. So we're gonna try that, and then I also got more avocados. I'm an avocado lover, in case you hadn't figured that out. And I'm very proud to say that I am done with my first water bottle, and it's just 1 o'clock right now. So I'm about to fill this up again and eat some up. But first, let us try these. Se ven super antojibles. Oh yeah. You guys know I like everything sushi. Look at this. Le vamos a poner a little bit of sauce. Oh my god, they are so good. Definitely a great snack. Oh, I can literally eat anything sushi at any time of the day. Vamos a sacar los huevos. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this to be this good, you guys. I'm gonna save them to snack later, and right now I'm gonna have some huevitos. I love when I get positively surprised by anybody making sushi, but it's such a really good snack. Anyways, this is jalapeno and cheese. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Literally love it. Let me put you guys down here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm literally gonna cut this bread in half. I like to cut it in half though, because I literally save half for later. Look, yes. So good. So I'm gonna save half of it for later, and we're gonna put it in the freezer. We are gonna make an avocado toast. This is the first time I actually get it right. And we are gonna save the rest in this Ziploc bag. Honestly, I'm gonna do the same thing with this bread that I just bought, because this is way too much bread right here. Like, it's huge.
Those shoes by Barney Stinson, an honor to meet.
Hello, hello, hello. No nos hemos saludado since yesterday. Guess what? I went live this morning to get ready with you guys, and I promised you that I was gonna come back and tell you guys how service was this morning, because there are so many things happening in our worlds, like individually, especially right now at the end of the year. For me, it still doesn't feel like Christmas much, but you know, we are like just going through the motions, I guess, but also being like super intentional, specifically right now, still at the end of the year. It was crazy because today's service was a confirmation of what I've been doing, and basically the pastor that preached this morning was saying how God does everything with intention. And I mean, I was like, yes. Anyways, I wanted to just, you know, before we get our day started, because we have a few things happening, I wanted to just recap on some of the points that I found very interesting. And he basically preached about the name of Jesus and what that meant and how that one name changed the world. And so he went on to preach, and the different points that I got from the service were a few of them. I literally wrote like 3 pages worth of notes because I was just like, you know, so into it. But one of the first things he said was, God never does something accidentally. Everything comes with intention. And I was like, because a lot of the times we're just going with the flow. A lot of the times we think we have choices to make, and we don't choose either or, and we just stay stagnant and we just stay in the middle. And that's also a choice that we're making. So that was a great reminder for me that anything in my life I should do with intention. It should have an intention behind it, because when you move with purpose, then you start to see the world around you change. Another point that I found really interesting was that normally a man of character or a woman of character is built through the challenges. So we build our character through the challenges that are happening in our lives. And I was just like, yeah, like 100%. Somebody, like, that's a message for someone right there. And then another thing that I found very interesting was how in every trial, God is going to send us a message. Are you listening? Are you listening? Like, are you in tune with him? Are you listening to the signs? Are you listening to the message that he's giving you through the trial and the challenges that you're currently going through? Are you listening to what you're supposed to do, and are you obeying to do those things so that you come afloat, basically? So like everything, literally, like the pastor was just like dropping gems, like and I was like catching them all. Like I literally felt like they were all for me, you know. Another point that I found really, really interesting, especially because I think, like I said, a lot of us are going through different trials and tribulations right now in this moment, and they all look very different for all of us, and some of them are very similar. But one of the things that was a great reminder was that God has already worked it out. We're stressing out. We're trying to control it. We're trying to do what we think we should do. We're trying to figure out what's going to be on the other side. And God has already worked it all out in our favor too. We just have to be patient enough to, you know, wait for it to come, basically, and continue to, you know, be close in our relationship with him. This other point though, I was like, somebody else needs to hear this. Somebody else needs to hear this, because a lot of the times we discount ourselves based on who we were in the past, based on what has happened to us, how someone treated us, based on what people spoke into us. And it was a great reminder when the pastor said, God is not working on your past. You may be living in your past because there's trauma that you're dealing with, or because there's some sort of emotional turmoil that you're going through, but God is working right now for you right now and for your future, not for whatever's happened in the past. So we need to let go, and we need to clean out and surrender everything that we're holding on to from the past, because that's already dead and gone, basically. We have to stop discounting ourselves based on the mistakes that we've already made. One of my favorite points of today's message was that we don't need to understand everything. We don't need to understand everything. A lot of the times, like, we want to not just know everything, but we want to understand how everything works and why everything is working out the way that it's working out, or why it isn't working out and why it has to go this way and why it has to go that way. And it's like, It is not your job to understand every single little thing. All at the end of the day that you need is to call on God, and you don't need to like have this super fantastic prayer figured out, filled out. Like, it doesn't need to be like English language, grammar, nothing. All you have to say is like, God, I need your help. God, I don't know what I'm doing. Jesus, help. Like, take the wheel. Literally. He can read our hearts, and we can rest assured that we can trust our unknown future to a known God. Like, we know God is perfect. We know God is working it out for us. We know God is gonna do it because he promised. We don't have to be the ones worrying about anything that's coming. Anyways, happy Sunday. That was my Sunday, and now I kind of want some food. And part of me was like, I kind of want to go back to First and Last in Phoenix. I didn't bring you guys last time, but I kind of want to bring you guys this time. And I am here for lunch again, so I want to see what I'm probably going to be getting. I kind of want to get the sandwich, a different sandwich than I got last time, which I'm definitely going to be showing you guys. And I already passed by it. By the way, I'm already in downtown Phoenix, and I saw that there's already a line. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I mean, definitely the power of influence, which that's amazing. Let us go figure that out. Let's go. All right, you guys, so I am here, and I want to tell you guys what I ordered at the Little Jerry, and then I also got the bacon sourdough bolognese pasta. I wanted to try the pasta because I didn't try it last time, and I also had tried another sandwich last time, so I'm like trying all new things. And then I didn't get a drink this time, or like a sparkling wine or anything like that. I got an Arnold Palmer, so it's kind of packed today. So I sat upstairs, and we're gonna see when the food comes. A ver qué tan rico está esto. All right, you guys, ya comí. So now I literally walked. It was like a 6-minute walk from where I was to Fair Trade Cafe. I came here last weekend, and it was so good. I did not realize how close it was to each other. And first of all, First and Last was booming, like line out the door, which last time that I came, it wasn't that busy, but I think a lot of people have been promoting it on TikTok, and it really is that good. So if you're in the area, you should definitely check it out. Fair Trade Cafe, so good too. The day is beautiful. It's sunny out here. It feels really nice. So I was like, I'm gonna take a stroll and I'm gonna walk before, ya estoy cansada, ya estoy bofiada. As you can hear it, I'm like, but anyways, I got a creme brulee latte, which is so good. So cheers. Whew. I had literally parked a walks away, which I'm glad, but that little walk is helping me. I definitely feel full. I have my leftover half a sandwich and my leftover pasta. And at Fair Trade, I actually also got some banana bread because I was like, I'm already here, I might as well. What is bread? Qué ricura. Oh my god, so good. Guess what? We've made it home, and I decided to put on my PJs. It's literally like 2:30 p.m. I decided to just chill here for the rest of the day. And I mean, it's not gonna be chilling actually, because we have my nightstands to build finally. So I decided that today I'm gonna do that while I relax and watch How I Met Your Mother, because I don't know about you guys, and I don't know how many times you've watched it, if you've ever watched How I Met Your Mother, but Ted literally does not meet his wife until he's 31. I don't know who needed to hear that. But that's a reminder to anybody that every single person that you've been with is going to lead you to your forever person. And that's not to tell you guys like go and be with the whole world, but that is to say like be patient with yourself. If it's not working out with someone, you are one step closer to your forever person. And that's a reminder to all of us who are single and all of us who want to be married eventually and want to have families and all of that goodness. The show starts, I think, when he's 27, and then he goes through the whole dating scene of telling his kids, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, the 9 seasons of How I Met Your Mother, is all of Ted's stories while he was single and everyone he dated, which is so interesting to watch. I think sometimes when we watch certain shows or movies, like there's a new perspective that kind of comes to light, and it's really wholesome to watch. So I'm gonna spend my night and my day and my evening doing that and building my nightstands so that we can just get those out of the way already. And honestly, right now I feel like it's the perfect time to do it, so I'm gonna do it now. Good morning, guys. Today is the day after. This is literally like before work. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna make a sandwich. Me voy a llevar un sandwichito. I'm gonna take to work these macadamia nut cookies with some pecan pies. It's literally 2 days before Christmas. I didn't know this, but 2 days ago I bought French bread from Sprout, and I didn't know it was gonna get hard like this. It's not all hard, just the edges. But I'm gonna use it right now to make a sandwich or to make a Subway or whatever, and hopefully it does well because it smells delicious. It's still really good. It's just, I thought I had sealed it properly. That's just what it is. Yesterday, after I built both of the nightstands, I ended up just chilling, watching TV. I watched the movie Carry On Netflix, which, have you guys watched it? I seen some memes or like some things that people were saying online about it, like, oh, I'm at the airport right now and watching Carry On or whatever. I don't know, movies like that kind of I guess sometimes I am into Lululand because I'm like, they don't necessarily like scare me, you know what I mean? And I'm very happy about it because I'm not challenging anyone or anything to come and try to scare me, but it does feel good that I don't necessarily just get scared by anything, you know? Anyways, let me try to make this sandwich. Hopefully it works.
Light on the show. Sam starts speaking about his plans for Palestinian. If you are still saying that I'm willing to have my entire letter that was being motivated by hate, Christ is the way, is the light to be as the king, truth one, and so America first. You know, we have, and through it all, like then corporations that would get here.
Well, you may ask yourself, because Amy, where have you been? I mean, you're not really asking yourself that because you really don't even know where I've been, but I just went to the gym. I finally signed up for the gym, okay? And I feel like I just needed to say that because future Amy wouldn't wait until January 1st. Future Amy wouldn't wait until Monday. Future Amy wouldn't wait for anything, to do anything. She would just do it because she's disciplined, because she's empowered, because she perseveres, and because she wants to be the best version of herself today, tomorrow, and forever. And I killed my workout so hard that I actually stopped by In-N-Out because I didn't feel like cooking, and I figured that I could just try In-N-Out here in Arizona. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't eaten. I've been here officially 4 months today. Oh my gosh, that's kind of crazy. I just realized that. I've been in Arizona officially for 4 months. The one thing I'm excited to try is the Flying Dutchman. It's been viral forever, and if you don't know what it is, it's basically 2 patties with cheese wrapped in onion. Now you have to ask for the whole grilled onion. If not, it's not gonna be wrapped in whole grilled onion. It'll only be wrapped in the regular grilled onion, which I personally don't like. Anytime I order burgers from there, I'm like, whole grilled onion plus chilies, please. But with the Flying Dutchman, we cannot do that. But this is what it looks like. There's a whole lot of onion missing here. I'm an onion girl, y'all. I'm an onion girl. So already review, there's no way your onion is this little. But this looks amazing. Oh, ya se me hizo agua la boca. Let's try it. Oh yeah, I knew this was gonna be so good. I mean, we're talking meat, cheese, and onion. This is pure protein and fat. I did do legs today and back, so here's the protein I needed. Definitely living up to the expectation. It's barely 6 o'clock right now, so I'm still within my fasting hours. Anyways, we're having a potluck for work tomorrow. And I had no idea what to take because I did not feel like cooking today. And I just did not feel like cooking at all. And I was like scrambling last minute to try to figure out where I can get tamales from, which obviously is way too late. And I got that idea from us talking about it on Sunday on the live. I was like, oh, I can take tamales to work. It was too late. So I started Googling platters that I can buy, you know, to like take and stuff. I ended up ordering party platters from Chick-fil-A since it's gonna be like a breakfast type of thing. I don't eat that early, but I still wanted to participate. So I'm gonna be getting some chicken minis, which I know they're really good. I know they're gonna like them. And some wraps, you know, because the wraps go cold or whatever. I figured like breakfasty food would be genius. But yeah, I'm also leaving early tomorrow. I asked the gym their hours for tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to go or on Christmas Day because they close, which is fine, but I will be back Thursday. Anyways, I'm really excited to be off on Wednesday and to only work 4 days out of the week, this week and next. Even though I know that Wednesday a lot of stuff's gonna be closed because it's a national holiday, I'm gonna, you know, spend it with family and whatnot. But I'm also gonna spend it the way that I like to in the mornings, which is like starting the morning slow, probably going on a walk or something, or maybe doing yoga here in the house, or like figuring something out like that, you know? Anyways, in case anybody was wondering, a Flying Dutchman is 380 calories. It has 28 grams of fat and 30 grams of protein. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And a regular cheeseburger with onion has 430 calories, 21 grams of fat, 39 carbs, and 20 protein. Baby, I'm eating a whole meal tonight, okay? I need the gains. I'm just kidding. I've only had lunch today. I didn't really eat after that. And I told you guys in the morning, I took all the cookies out of here because I already know. If I have them at home, I'm like, let me just eat something sweet. Good morning and happy Christmas Eve. Today is literally Christmas Eve, you guys. And I am gonna be leaving work early and we're also having a potluck. So I actually ordered some Chick-fil-A for the office because I didn't want to cook and I thought that would be a much easier option for me. Also, it was very last minute and that was like the only thing that I was able to get because I didn't want to take no like vegetables and ranch. I didn't want to take no just fruit, you know, like I wanted to like really participate and really give. Sometimes we think of our coworkers or our work or our workplace as, you know, just like people that we don't really want to mingle with, and that's all fine and dandy. We don't have to mingle outside of work because I don't mingle with any of them outside of work. You guys know how I feel about that. However, I do believe that we're all still people. We're all still like going through our own trials, tribulations. We all have a life outside of work. I mean, for some people, work is their life, which to each their own. However, I was like, no, let's do something cool. Let's do something nice. And so I got a bunch of chicken minis and I also got some wraps, which I think I told you guys last night. And right now I'm also gonna go pick up some donuts since I am in the city of Tempe right now. So I wanted to order the parlor donuts and that's exactly where I'm going back to. I got a little half dozen because later on today I'm gonna be going to my cousin's house and it's just gonna be the 4 of us. So I figured that I would bring dessert. I haven't even told her, but she doesn't have to worry about it because I kind of want to surprise them with them too. I don't like to go anywhere empty-handed, especially when I'm being invited out. Like I don't know, there's something also. Maybe it's the way I grew up. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how you guys grew up, but I grew up like you don't show up to places empty-handed. I don't know. Again, you don't have to, but that's kind of the way I grew up, and so that's just kind of what I do. And so that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna go pick up the donuts, and then I'm gonna go to work. I'm starting work a lot later. I literally drove all the way out here today, but I was like, I need to go out over here and do this. So I'm just gonna do these things like right next to each other and then like just leave to work after. So we should be fine. Hello, hello, hello. I have made it back home. I got off of work a little bit early, which I realized not a lot of my coworkers liked, but like we have different bosses. So like your boss didn't let you leave early, but mine did. So why are you mad at me? But you know how people are, you guys, and you know how people are, and you know how sometimes people can be very jealous. That's why a lot of the times you are told not to share stuff with people overall, because unfortunately, jealousy will take over, especially those that do not feel chosen or that do not feel seen, or, you know, just some people just really have bad intent overall and do get jealous at the fact that you are more privileged or that you get certain things easier or whatever the situation may be. I believe in ask and you shall be given. I asked if I could leave early Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and I was given permission to do it. Now that these people ask, I have no idea, and I didn't ask. I simply said, Merry Christmas. I will see you guys on the 26th. God willing, bye-bye. Enjoy your day. So I got to leave a little early, and I just got home, and I wanted to show you guys what these donuts look like, because I'm probably not going to be able to show you later. I got different flavors, one festive, and I'm really excited to have one of these later on today. I got 2 of the strawberry shortcakes because that one and the turtle cheesecake, which is in this corner over here, were my favorite ones. And yeah, I'm excited because we're gonna get to have some donuts later. And then what else? Oh, I went to go check my mail because I did have one last Christmas gift that was coming in and it was being delivered today. So thankfully I have it. I'm gonna wrap it right now. But I also checked my mailbox, and my mom had shared with me that my little brother wanted to send me a Christmas present, and in the same box she happened to send her Christmas present from her to me, and I'm excited for it, you know, because I wasn't expecting anything, honestly. And it's really nice sometimes, you know, as much as you give, to also be the recipient of love. It gets me very emotional because I just happen to get emotional, and it's just been an emotional roller coaster overall. But even seeing the presents under my tree and even thinking about my situation, right? So a lot of you guys may not be thinking of this because maybe you have your families, you have your partners, you are not by yourself in a completely new state. But I am. I happen to be single with no kids, and I am by myself in a completely new state. And I guess I shouldn't say by myself because I do have family and I am gonna get to celebrate them, which that's what I'm excited for, because those gifts are for all of my nieces and nephews here. So I will get to see their happy faces whenever it is that they receive these gifts. And that's exactly what I was thinking this morning. The fact that in giving, we can discover a quiet magic. And well, what is that magic? That's when we realize that true wealth is measured by what we share with others rather than what we get to keep. I don't want to cry because I look very pretty and my makeup is on point, okay? But I am emotional. And so with that, it comes to mind how every single day, obviously not just for Christmas, we get to share our lives, we get to share our time, we get to share things with other people. And a lot of the times, whether or not you're still around those people, whether or not you're grieving those people, there is a lot that was exchanged. And many times, and at least I am somebody who believes this very strongly, how people make you feel at the end of the day is what matters most. Besides anything tangible that somebody can give you, is the thought behind a process, right? The thought behind their actions, the respect that came, the consideration that came, the love that came through those portals from different people. And honestly, like, I am very happy to have been able to share this beautiful year with the many people that I shared it with, you guys being part of that, and some people that are here and some people that aren't. And it is what it is, you know, that's okay. And we grow through all that stuff. Anyways, I don't want to get really emotional, and I'm not going to open up these gifts until tomorrow, Christmas Day, because I have a little small feeling that I might just get emotional, especially if there was like any letters written. Today, I took the time to write a message to my therapist that I stopped seeing since like February. And I stopped seeing her because a lot of the things that I like felt that I was dealing with, I'm like, I already have the tools to be able to juggle through these things. I think it's just something that I have to learn, but I hate that I keep coming to this chair right in front of you, and a lot of the stuff that I'm hearing myself tell you are just patterns and repetitive thinking and limiting beliefs that I have within myself. So anyways, I've kept in contact with her because she is somebody that I appreciate very, very much. And I just kind of wanted to share a very special message with her. So I just said her name and I was like, I'm thinking of you and I wanted to reach out to wish you a magical holiday season. I hope you feel loved and cared for these last few days of the year. May you spend it in peace and feel so much joy. Thank you for being a part of my life and for all of the joy you've brought to me. Every time I think of you, I remember to live in the present moment. I cried at work while writing this, by the way. I'm reminded to trust in my highest good and God's timing. You've made a huge positive impact in my life. Thank you for being you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I mean, I wish I could have written her so many more other things, but you know, there are people in your life that are a light in your life, that were a light in your life at some point, that made you feel seen, that made you feel cared for, that made you feel loved, that made you feel like you were on top of the world and like you were on cloud nine. And to some of those people we can write to physically, to some of those people maybe we choose not to for whatever our personal reasons are, and that's okay. You can still send them love, you can still send them well wishes with, you know, their angels and with God, and you know, you just hope everybody's doing okay. I am gonna wrap the last Christmas present before I continue to get more emotional, and I'm actually gonna be going to church. There is going to be a few services that are given today. So I'm gonna go to church. I was gonna say now. You can do whatever you wanna do, okay? It is your day whenever it is you're watching this, whether or not, like however you choose to spend your holidays, your Christmas, your New Year's, however you choose to spend your days is totally up to you. I believe that we are all in different phases in our lives, different seasons, and I just hope and I pray that whatever season you find yourself in right now, that you get to see that light at the end of the tunnel, and that you get to see that there is hope. When we feel hopeless, we feel dragged, we feel dark, we feel like there is nothing that can help us come afloat. And though my life has been a roller coaster on its own, I continue to have hope, and I continue to be hopeful for my future, and I continue to be hopeful for every aspect of my life, for every person that comes in and out of my life. And I continue to give, and I continue to show up, and I continue to be who I am, you know, because at the end of the day, all I get to be is me. I can't be anything or anybody else. So may that be a reminder for someone that maybe you're comparing yourself to someone else, you're comparing your situation to someone else's, you're comparing your life to someone else's. As Prophet J. Cole says, love yours. Love yours. Love your life. Love you for who you are. Your flaws, your shortcomings are just you. And that's okay. And you get to learn from them, and you get to grow through them, and you get to make this life yours. Right, I am all set, ready to go. I got my little cafecito. I feel like I haven't made like a really, really delicious cafecito at home in some time now, because I've just been going to coffee shops and, you know, like, I don't know. I set up the dishwasher so I can wash my plates in the meantime that I go to church. And then after we're gonna head on out to my cousin's house. But anyways, I made myself an eggnog latte. So Strauss only has eggnog November and December each year. And this year I happened to get some so that I could try it, as you guys saw. And right now I made myself an eggnog latte. I put white chocolate and extra cinnamon in here with an eggnog soft top with extra cinnamon too. I love cinnamon, you guys. It is delicious. It is so delicious. Yes. Merry Christmas, everybody. Good morning, you guys. I am waking up on Christmas Day here in my house. It feels so nice and cozy. I have a sports bra on only, but I'm about to put this little jacket because yes, it is very much Grinchmas, and I'm excited. I'm excited for today. I'm excited to have the day off and just kind of relax. Oh, I had a beautiful Christmas Eve yesterday with family, and that was amazing. My cousin made tostadas with consomé on the side, with frijoles puercos, carne, lechuga, onion. Like, oh, they were delicious. They were delicious. Look at this. Delicious. And then the donuts that we had, love them. Her husband loved them as well. And I was like, yes, they're really good. And then I got some to go that I already put away in the fridge. So I'll probably be eating that probably tomorrow or later on today. We'll see. Today is Christmas though, and I was gonna close the vlog out yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Let's do Christmas together, right? Like for a little bit at least, or maybe the morning. Well, first things first, Santa decided to bring me my period for Christmas. So I just woke up and I got my period. So I was like, I was gonna come out here in like my PJs and like just all cozy and like, you know, like I had just woken up, and then I got my period. So I was like, okay, we can't do that. We cannot do that. So instead I changed and I, you know, got ready because I actually want to do a little bit of stretching, do a little bit of yoga this morning. I do feel a little bit sore from the other day that I went to the gym. The gym is closed today, so I will not be going to the gym. However, I kind of have a choice between going to the community gym here in my apartment building, or I kind of wanted to like go on a walk. And not like a hike walk, especially now that I got my period. I literally got my period today. That's crazy. So I'm gonna drink some turmeric complex with black pepper, because last time this actually really did wonders for me. So I'm gonna take 2 of these capsules, and I'm probably going to also start my day by swishing a little bit of coconut oil, because I want to start that again. I haven't been doing my coconut oil pooling, and I want to start doing that again. So I'm going to start today. There are a lot of great benefits when you oil pool, especially oral health wise. So I definitely recommend that you guys try it. You can do it while you're showering in the mornings. You can do it while you're getting ready. You can do it while you're driving to work. Just make sure that you don't spit it into the sink, because eventually when it gets hard, it can clog up. It can clog up any sink, so just like dispose it in the trash, like spit it out in the trash and whatnot. Another thing that I've been doing in the mornings, and this I started back up already this week. I don't know that I've told you guys, I probably have, but it's drinking my apple cider vinegar. So my morning routine, it's literally that. Like I fast, as you guys know, so I don't start eating until 12 p.m. But in the mornings, I drink 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and I dilute it with water, and I drink it with a straw. There's a lot of really great benefits for your gut when you drink this like that. You shouldn't drink more than, I believe, 2 tablespoons a day, and you also shouldn't drink it direct because it can mess up your enamel. So look into the benefits if this is something that you're wanting to try. It helps also with inflammation, and it also helps with digestion. It does amazing for your skin. So if you are starting for whatever reason to maybe get hormonal acne, or just, you know, you're trying to get away from that, this is something that cleans up your gut fantastically, and it definitely helps. Now, per usual, we know that everybody reacts to things differently. Everybody does things a little bit differently. So just look into it, look into the health benefits, and then see if it's something that you would want to do. I'm gonna oil pull first, and then I'm gonna drink this after I do yoga. So with the oil pulling, it's literally new. I told you guys I'm starting again. I haven't done it since I moved out here. So it's already been 4 months. And it's really easy. After you brush your teeth, which I already have, all you're gonna do is grab a spoon and grab a little bit of coconut oil. How beautiful, you guys. Today is day 15 of 21. We are almost done with the year. Isn't that crazy? And today's activity was to write a letter to God thanking him for everything this year. And first of all, I just feel like it's kind of crazy because I didn't plan them out this way. A lot of what I'm personally like going through and stuff, it's happening around Christmas time. Today is Christmas, and so even waking up with such gratitude this morning, especially, you know, because it's Christmas, I'm here in my house, I could not like have planned for that. Like that was for sure divine timing. That was for sure guided by God 100%. I am drinking my apple cider vinegar, in case you guys are wondering. And I'm finally gonna open my brother's and mom's presents. So I figured I would open them with you guys. Let's see what they brought me. By the way, I don't know whose is what. Ooh, oh my gosh. This is literally filled with glitter. I guess we'll start there. How cute. Look at this Lisa Frank. This is so cute. My mom had told me, she was like, I got something and it reminded me of when you were little so much that I just had to get it for you because you are gonna love it. This literally speaks to the little kid in me. I've always loved Lisa Frank, you guys, because of how colorful things are. This is so cute. Okay, so this one is also my mom's, and I know because she told me. Literally, it says mom. Aww. Very, very cute. All right, and now from Manny. Aw, Manny. Bro, what the heck? It's a book. Why am I crying like this? It literally says, it's called Maybe. It's a story about the endless potential in all of us. Manny is so cute. He's so thoughtful. I've never even seen this book, you guys. This is crazy. You are the only you there ever has been or ever will be. You are unique. Just the odds of you being here at this exact place at this exact time are so great and so rare that they will never happen again. This is a story for everything you will do and everything you could be. It's for who you are right now, and it's for all the magical, unbounded potential you hold inside. Oh, my little brother. This is so sweet. This is so cute. Oh. It's literally the little piggy for the book. Bro, are you kidding me? This is so sweet. Oh my goodness. I have to read you guys the book because it's so cute. This is so thoughtful. Are you ready to cry? I had no idea what this was gonna be in here. And yesterday when I told you guys I'm not opening this up because I just have a feeling I'm gonna cry, I thought there was gonna be like a card or something from my mom that I was just gonna, you know, like cry about, because she always has the sweetest things to tell me and she always has the most uplifting things to say. And this is the most uplifting book I've read. I've been looking for a book to read. And if you're new here, I am into self-development, into psychology, self-help books. Like, I'm into self-help stuff. But there's only so much self-help, right, that you can read until you start to put things into practice. And so you start to work your faith, until you start to really surrender and let God come and tell you a word. And remember how I've been telling you guys that God, the universe, however it is that you feel like you're talked to, he's gonna find a way to talk to you with things, with people, with places, with anything that he knows it's gonna resonate with you, and that he knows that he can get to you and to your heart. And this is the cutest thing ever. And I'm emotional in the most happiest way possible. Because it is Christmas Day. And though a lot of people may be like, well, Amy, you're by yourself. That's probably why you're super emotional. Like, being by myself on Christmas Day is not a first. I've been by myself on Christmas days before. And so this isn't necessarily what gets me emotional. But anyways, let's read the book because it's beautiful. And I think the same way that I needed to hear this today, and the same way that it confirmed a lot of things for me today, it can probably help one of you guys, and it can confirm something for one of you guys. Are we ready to cry? If you need to stop here and come back to it because your makeup is done, I'm all for it. I had to do the same thing because yesterday I didn't want to ruin my makeup. So here we go. Maybe. And you'll understand why the little pig comes to play here. Have you ever wondered why you are here? You are the only you there ever has been or ever will be. You have so much to offer. I'm already crying again. Maybe you will invent something that no one has ever seen before. Maybe you will build things that reach high into the sky. Your life is yours. Try as many things as you can try. See as much as you can see. Wherever you go, take your hopes, pack your dreams, and never forget, it is on journeys that discoveries are made. Maybe you will help others to see the beauty in each day. Or maybe you will lift cheering crowds onto their feet. Do everything with love, follow your heart, and see where it leads you. Maybe you are here to shine a light into places that have been dark for far too long. Maybe you will speak up for those who can't speak for themselves. Maybe you're here to help in ways that only you can. There will be struggles, there will be fears, and it won't always be easy. At times, it will feel really hard, and you might make a mess of things. You may fall down. You may fail. But you will also get back up, and you will rise a little stronger and a little taller, because there really is more inside you than you know. And this world needs your gifts, your talents, your big ideas. And maybe you are just getting started. What if you are only scratching the surface of what you can do and who you can be? What if you have talents you haven't discovered yet? There is something powerful, even magical about you. You already have everything it takes to do big things. Maybe you have no idea just how good you really can be. And maybe you don't know how much you matter. But maybe, just maybe, the world has been waiting centuries for someone exactly like you. One thing's for sure, you are here. And because you are here, anything is possible. Look at this cutie. Maybe, just maybe, you will exceed your wildest dreams. Bro left me speechless. This is so wonderful, you guys. What a beautiful gift. You guys, I went to go change and I can't stop crying. Like, I'm so, like, this is such a meaningful and thoughtful gift. And then I hadn't even realized. So this little piggy comes with a little card, right? Because obviously it's attached to the book, and it says, here's a friend ready to share all your dreams and adventures. Maybe, just maybe, you will do some brave and amazing things together. This is so cute. Like, the message is beautiful, but even just to think, like, I thank God for my little brother so much. Like, don't underestimate your little brothers. This little kid, literally, we're like 9 years apart. But he's so smart. And he's always listening, you know? I mean, obviously I have conversations with him about stuff. But he's so thoughtful, like... Who thinks of this type of stuff? This is so cute. Like, besides anything expensive, anything, like, this is what I mean when I tell you guys that the effort someone puts behind something that they're gifting you, something that they're doing, like the thought process, you're like, how did you even think? How did you even think to go to the bookstore and like get me this, right? And like, how did you even think that this was gonna speak to my soul? Like, how did you even think? Like, he's so sweet, he's so cute, I love him. Wow. I'm seriously amazed, you guys. And I changed because I want to go on a walk. I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna go take some vitamin D into my skin today. It's still very early. What a way to speak hope into someone's dreams. Like, what a way to speak hope into someone's desires. Like, what? I am mind blown. I am so mind blown right now. Anyways, I'm gonna go on a walk. Okay, I'm gonna go on a walk and I'm gonna go enjoy my Christmas day. I'm gonna be going with family later. I'm gonna be taking the girls some of these gifts. I told you guys some of my other nieces and nephews are in Mexico right now, so I won't be able to give them their gifts until they come back. Man. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, this is the most beautiful way that I could have ended this vlog. This is the most hopeful, magical, and this is what I mean. Like, I know there's a lot of like people that it's like, oh, magic, like, oh, this. It's the fantasy of things, right? Like, it's the believing in dreams. It's the, like, there are so many dimensions in this world, and there are so many things happening simultaneously. This literally just spoke to every dimension in my world, like everything in my world. This is crazy, and this is thoughtful, and this is love. Like, this is magical. This is the best thing that no one could have asked for. You know what I mean? Like, I would have never been like a book with a piggy. I would have never asked for that, but my little brother did. Like, my little brother did. This is so beautiful. This is what it means to live in magic. You know, like, this is what it means to be blissful and to be thoughtful and to give. This is literally like the best gift I have ever received. Like, the best gift I have ever received. I don't care how expensive other gifts have been. I don't care what experiences I've been taken to or I've taken myself to. Like, this couldn't have been divine timing more than anything else. Like, the gift and the confirmation that God is listening, the gift and the confirmation and the thoughtfulness and the literally, like, just everything. I'm in awe right now. Like, I feel so grateful for this moment, and I feel so grateful for for everything. Anyways, Merry Christmas all the way from Arizona. I hope that you guys have had a fantastic Christmas, whether it was by yourself, with your family, with your loved ones, in whichever way that you chose to spend it. I hope and I pray that something magical happened in your Christmas and in your day. And I hope that you know that when you are hopeful of magical things happening, and when you are hopeful and are willing to receive the magic in this world, it will come to you. Like, what? This is so cute. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Mwah.